Right, hello and welcome to Game 4 of the NPNPgaming League Finals. It's quite a mouthful to say sometimes. And with me is Mr. Chibiusa. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing really good.
It's slightly quiet again this time, but now, if Team Chibiusa win this game, they actually win the entire thing. And if Fate and Disaster win this, we're going to a 5th game. Which, when you announce the best of 5, isn't what you always expect. It's just one of those things. But yeah, we've seen quite solid bans on OD and Darkseer all of the games. Abaddon banned immediately. Good. Phew. Good, he's gone. No more Abaddon. Which is so nice to see. I don't want any more Abaddon. And Batrider banned out. Batrider actually banned out by Team Chibi. Do you think we're going to see a Darkseer ban?
We might. I don't know. I don't think so.
Radiant team ban. Dire team.
Naga banned again. These are two heroes which Team Chibi just don't like playing.
Yeah,
Darkseer picked up. It's like Fatal Disaster are just trying to pick the ones to annoy them.
It's just like Red actually said this. If he would remove one hero from the game, it would be Darkseer, because he's just so annoying.
He is very, very annoying. It's just
you can't simply
like the hedgehog. Really surprised Visage wasn't banned. Really surprised Visage wasn't. Like, what is it cool, isn't it? Like, Team Chibi have already shown how annoying and how powerful they can be with certain heroes, and it's just like you've got to pick the ones which you don't want to play against this time. And either Visage was forgotten about, or they feel like they could have handled him so much better. Nyx Assassin, Visage, both really solid trialing heroes. Nyx Assassin mid, what do you think?
It's really valid, I think. Against certain heroes, it's like really good against Puck, for instance.
Like your mana burn and things like that, and Spike Carapace against the illusory orb.
5 seconds remaining.
You can dodge the damage though from
Dire team ban.
Like Puck can dodge the damage with the phase shift.
Yeah, it's kind of like a bit more of an even keel. Although it should be said, Nyx Assassin, the only downfall he has is the fact that they.
Yeah, it's actually just the mana burn that makes him such viable against Puck.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, and I mean, like, what is it? Mana burn, the only thing which changes as you level. Oh no, they've changed the multiplier now as well.
Yeah.
Didn't it used to be 5 across the board?
Yeah, it used to be. So now you usually go 3-2. Is what what I would go when I play Nyx against Puck mid.
Yeah, I mean, like, they haven't nerfed it late game, they just nerfed it early game.
Yeah.
Well, that's new, I didn't know they did that. But, alright then.
A few months ago, actually, I think.
Well, I skipped my radar. That must be why I don't see him much. I just thought people had kind of learned how to deal with him more. Jakiro, quite a standard hero for this game so far. Darkseer, obvious off lane. Vigid and Nyx. Nyx could be mid. You know, they have the options.
10 seconds remaining.
Let's kind of curb what Fatal Disaster might choose. You're obviously not going to want as many squishy int heroes. Visage, obviously. And so far, Weaver and both Weaver and Lifestealer are both banned out. Means that Team Chibiusa don't have access to their kind of, well, the Lifestealer they've had for the last 2 games. So, you know, no more curveballs there. Weaver's just Weaver. You don't really want to play against them no matter what. Both Kotl and Gyro both banned out. Gyro, we saw how fast his farm could be in the game before last. He was so powerful, especially when he was. It's the flat cannon, really. It just means sports can stack camps and jungle or stack the ancient. Gyro can just go around farming that, and yeah, again, like the game before last, we saw that in action. That Shadow Fiend picked up. That looks like their tri-lane, to be honest. What do you think? Unless, can you imagine Shadow Fiend going mid? Like, or would you say it's too early to tell?
Yeah, the thing is, that's why they picked Shadow Fiend early, because they kind of like doing kind of mind game, because then they can either go Shadow Fiend East lane or or mid.
Yeah.
There's like no other reason to pick him this early.
Yeah, and I mean, like, it's kind of like if they pick someone to counter Shadow Fiend, someone like, say, Puck, they could put Nyx mid. Or
Yeah,
if
exactly.
they pick, it's so yeah. No, I agree with you. In the mind games are strong. It's really what a Fatal Disaster going to pick next. Interesting. We're actually mid AD. Rubik picked up. Okay.
Radiant
Alright, well that
team
looks like
pick.
two very strong tri-lane heroes. At the moment, Fatal Disaster are yet to pick a mid and yet to pick a hard carry. But on the other hand, Team Chibiusa, again, it's like we said, Nyx and Shadow Fiend can both go mid if they had to, but at the same time that does look like a quite potentially nice, threatening tri-lane. So,
Windrunner at your service.
you know, their picks are much more open. They see
Dire team
Windrunner.
pick.
Windrunner can be a mid in a tri-lane or off lane. I would
I think we're
perhaps,
probably gonna see offlane Windrunner here.
yeah, I would perhaps
Probably.
think mid or off lane. Because Windrunner, she's just one of those heroes where if you get very early levels on her and then you transition to a roam and actually get the ganks, she can be such a force to be reckoned with.
10 seconds remaining.
But Rubik does have some steel,
5 seconds remaining.
that's for sure.
Reserve time.
Like Windrunner is like really such a hero you need skill on.
Yeah.
The more
definitely
skilled
need-
player you are, the more like valid
Radiant team
pick is
banned.
Windrunner is.
Now this is interesting. Do you think they're now going to put Nyx Assassin mid against Park and have the Windrunner on a tri-lane?
Dire team banned.
I think it's gonna be Nyx Assassin mid and Shadow Fiend on the
Yeah.
tri lane and Windrunner off lane.
Okay, so you're expecting that they're going to pick another port then?
Yeah, I think so.
10 seconds remaining.
Like I could imagine that perhaps they could have Visage and Windrunner
5
though, because
seconds remaining.
Grave Chill combined with Shackle Shot,
Reserve
Tackling
time.
Shot and stuff isn't that bad.
10 seconds
I
remaining.
mean, you don't have a
No,
hard
no,
stun
not
other
at all.
than so.
Radiant
I mean,
team
Windrunner
pick.
can fit into a tri-lane. It's why again it's mind games here. It's a versatile pick. All right, both Timber and Alquist both banned out. These are the heroes from the last games. Heroes that we don't want to see again. And
Marcus,
Alchemist would have been a
such a-
really nice addition as hard carry for Fatal Disaster's lineup. Troll Warlord.
Dire team
Nice.
pick.
Wow. Yeah, I actually really like that hero. I actually think he's really strong.
He's ridiculously strong. His ultimate, people keep saying it's underrated, but everyone knows how powerful it is. It's kind of like you can't forget about it. And combine that with Windrunner's push with Focus Fire, though to be honest, you wouldn't pick that up until like say level 13, I think.
10 seconds remaining.
You know, Bro Warlord, okay, ultimate
5 seconds
and
remaining.
Shadow Fiend with the damage of his right clicks. It's just such huge.
Reserve time.
Yeah, indeed.
And
5 seconds
at the moment, Fatal
remaining.
Disaster only have 5 seconds reserve time. 2,
Phantom
1.
Assassin.
Oh, okay. Phantom Assassin.
Wow.
Okay, very simple tri-lane. Rubik, Jakiro, Phantom Assassin, Puck mid, Darkseer off lane. I would agree with you. I'd definitely say Nyx Assassin mid. Perhaps Troll Warlord off lane, and Shadow Fiend, Visage, and Windrunner tri-lane. So a bit more of a colourful lineup on Team.
Yeah. Thing is always said about Troll Warlord is actually a good early game as well. With the whirling access. Actually deals a lot of damage and it got a really short cooldown.
No, it's true.
10
I mean,
seconds
he's
remaining.
one of those heroes where people
5
forget
seconds
about him. People
remaining.
forget he has a slow and he has a miss sometimes, especially it's kind of like it's playing with the RNG gods in that there's a miss, but you know it's still so powerful. Now quickly going through the Radiant team, we have Awesome on Shadow Fiend, we have Fun on Nyx Assassin, we have Tabor on Visage, Kunachi on Windrunner, and Misha on Troll Warlord. Misha's been their dedicated mid player, so perhaps Troll's going to go mid. DIS on Darkseer, Diet Rich on Puck, we had Dumbfounded on Rubik, YK on Phantom Assassin, and oh my lord, Equititica, however I pronounced it last time on G. This is interesting. Do you think Troll Warlord's going to go mid then?
Yeah, it seems like it right now. And
yeah, I'm not sure about it.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be a Shadow Fiend offlane.
I mean, Awesome's always been the
30 seconds to battle.
kind of safe offlaner. I'm not sure. Is Shadow Fiend a good offlane? I mean, he'll be against the Darkseer, which I suppose isn't a bad matchup. But you know, Troll Warlord could have done that just as well, if not better.
Yeah, agreed. Because he can. Yeah, just because he can use the range, and he can use the range if he needs to.
Yeah.
The battle begins.
There'll be quite a lot of scribbling.
Invisibility.
Now, what do you think of Puck's opening build? He's been given tangos and stuff. Would you have gone a fast bottle, perhaps?
No. I actually really like. That's what I usually go if I play Puck. It's really good if you get pull read because that's such good damage, and it's even better if you can last it than a faster bottle.
I know. Well, what's your experience with Troll mid though?
Like it's actually really strong mid, I think. I think it's really viable against Puck.
Like, I mean, would you agree with his first skill, Berserker's Rage? Like, perhaps Fervor might have been more useful? Or would you say the kind of extra survivability and the option to go melee or ranged is more worth it? Just looking down on the bot lane, Darkseer is not having too good a time against Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend's managing to maintain the range between Iron Shells and himself, so he's not taking as much harass from that. And to be honest, it's come to the point where Darkseer is really casting it on himself. He is only against one hero, and Shadow Fiend's just kind of giving him grief for it. Thank you, bit there. Top lane, it's been so many defensive versus offensive trying. The Kiro looking very low at the moment. No salve there. Just quickly over the item builds, it does look like Phantom Assassin's been given quite a lot of regen by his allies. And shield. Oh, nice follow-up stuns. We have telekinesis into Ice Path, but of course Ice Path. That's still level 1, so not that good a stun. Who would you say is the hard? Sorry?
Phantom Assassin could really follow up on that. As he's just ending up getting killed by Nyx Assassin and a Visage.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? Who would you say is their farmer though on top lane for the Radiant side? Oh, Puck being aggressive. Well, no, sorry, Troll being aggressive, Puck retaliating a bit. I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure about Troll as a matchup against Puck. Because Puck obviously has a phase shift, and there's a lot which you can. Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, you can't dodge Whirl and Axis though, not with the phase shift, because it's such a long duration. Like the Axis is out for a long time.
Top Nyx Assassin taking those camps, actually planting a ward there. Not bad.
Puck is gonna
at
get
the moment,
double damage
leads
spot.
and last. Sorry?
Puck's gonna get the double damage spot. Gonna really help him mid.
Yeah, at the moment, last hits are definitely in favour of Radiant side. But Shadow Fiend and Shadow Fiend. Is it Shadow Fiend? Yes, Shadow Fiend and Troll Warlord are both matching each other for last hits. Darkseer's being very cheeky. He's intercepting the lane.
Radiant's bottom
just
tower
kind of like
is under attack.
causing his wave to push, and obviously damage on the tower, making this lane quite hard with Shadow Fiend. He hasn't got supports to back him up. Yep.
Radiant's
what he
bottom
needs to do.
tower is under attack.
Yeah, no, I agree. It is what Darkseid needs to do. A nice little example of how Whirling Blades, I think it was, can't be dodged by Puck. What do you think of Troll Warlord's build?
Yeah, I think it's really good. Like stats and early bottle as well.
Yeah. No, and I
You
mean.
can just spam out that will
Oh.
First
And then it looks like another kill. Team Team Chibi. Unfortunate. It's kind of the cost of having a looks like quite a support orientated trio, especially given that they're all intelligence heroes. They're all a bit squishy. So when you get whittled away, like Phantom Assassin has been with her daggers, and obviously the ranged attacks with Jakiro and Rubik, it's kind of made it hard to stand against. Jakiro having to pull back though. Obviously, he was taking far too much
Dire's
damage.
bottom tower is under attack.
That's gonna be so nice for Phantom Assassin. One kill, 1 assist, and is that a kill on Hero, I believe? Kill on Jakiro. So now Phantom Assassin, second greatest in last hits, but who's got the most gold per minute? Most gold per minute is actually in favour of Shadow Demon, which isn't a surprise because he has got the most last hits. Actually, Troll Warlord is falling behind in last hits. Puck's just overtaken him by 1, which isn't huge, but still, it's something. Being super aggressive.
Yeah, that's what it does against Puck, really. And it's such short cooldown, and it cuts kind of low mana cost as well. That's why he's such a viable hero mid.
Oh, that is. Oh.
And the thing is, you can't harass him back because you get that miss chance of 60%.
Yeah, it's true. It's like at max level, Welling Axes will do 275 damage. Oh, and Visvaroon picked up by Troll. Is he going to gank top, or is he going to see if he can get this Puck? It is spotted out by Rubik, however, so Puck should be made aware that there is an Visvaroon. And actually, there's been a kill. Delphine has killed Darkseid bot lane. Really nice. Would you say Shadowblade's a good idea for Shadow Fiend at this point?
Actually, I don't really like that pickup, to be honest.
Also crying on
more
mid, by the way.
Dagger. Yep.
Shadow Fiend, why?
Because such easy countable. That's why. Like maybe Puck can blink in, and then blink there is useless anyway. But I mean, it's such it's really good counter. You can just get more dust or anything, and it's.
I understand. I think Shadow Fiend's a really nice matchup against Darkseid, though. I hadn't quite seen it before, but if a load of Iron Shell creeps come in, you can just Shadow Raise them down, and that's pretty much it. So.
Yeah, exactly. I've actually never seen Shadow Fiend against the Darkseid before.
I have to admit, it's much better than I thought. And
yeah, agreed.
The only thing I don't like for the Team Chibi is they're trying at the moment. I think that perhaps they were being too fancy with their picks, and to be honest, I think Fatal Disaster herded them into it. They had to make a decision, and they could have a Nyx Assassin against the Puck, which, alright, arguably, would you say Nyx Assassin would do better against the Puck than Troll Warlord has been? And wow, Rubik just melts. And that's the visage effect.
Yeah.
They've actually got an Impale on Jakiro. Jakiro melts down, and now we've got a lone Phantom Assassin against 3 over half health support heroes. We have a power shot on Windrunner, but at that point it looks like Phantom Assassin's just can't do much. Wow, insta crit on Windrunner, and Grave Chill coming off Visage. Really, Phantom Assassin's good. But especially when you burn your blink, your Phantom Strike, you haven't really got an escape. So there's not much you can. I think it was, to be honest, it was just a bit of luck that he got the crit on Windrunner. Not much happening on mid lane, to be honest. Both waves have been wiped. Both heroes have just come. But I would perhaps like to see a bit more roaming ganking happen. You know, it's 8 minutes in, but you know, heroes like say.
And the puck is level 8.
Yeah.
And she can just kill. Yeah, look.
Oh, that looks like a very dead puck. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, dead puck.
It matters not to me.
That's another reason why puck should have perhaps rotated, roamed a bit. She's sitting on treads, null talisman,
Dire's
bottle,
middle tower
one.
is under attack.
She could have very easily rotated, say, top, and helped murder these friggin' supports who aren't even level 6 in the yeah, none of them are level 6. You know, hindsight's
there's no reason. There's no reason for puck to stay mid really, unless someone comes and gank troll.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
For everything he hasn't got a hardcore escape. He's got like a very reliable debuff. He's got a slow and a miss for the enemy heroes, but he hasn't got an escape. So to be honest, troll should have been ganked by now. Yeah, Rubik and Jakiro definitely should have rotated. Phase boost and troll. This stacks with Rubik. Obviously attack speed, gonna want damage. And wow, Rubik double stun. Lay down on him. Nick Assassin. Oh no! Alright, we've actually got full charge soul assumption up, and he's just used that to melt through PA, impale on PA, and now we've got all 3 heroes have been wiped out. And oh, Troll Warlock was present as well. I wasn't aware of that. And Puck just killed, well, murders Windrunner, and then uses the same illusionary orb to just get away from the visage. Now, this tri-lane definitely wasn't good early, and that's why they lost the kills. But to be honest, it's been allowed to last for too long. That's why the puck should have rotated top. And now at the moment, this Nick Assassin's chasing this puck. He's going to get the right click, and he's definitely going to get the impale off. 3, 2, 1. Go, impale, and we've also got a. Alright, that's a dead puck.
Really easy kill.
Oh, that's interesting. Phantom Assassin's actually come bottom. Where is Shadow? Shadow Fiend's dead. Phantom Assassin killed Shadow Fiend.
Oh wow.
I wouldn't usually expect Phantom Assassin to usually be the one who would rotate and kill. Really, obviously she has the damage. Oh wow. You see what at the moment? Yeah, no, they're brilliant. Troll Warlord is doing exactly what he needs to. He needs to get the melee Welling Blades off. Really nice dream call from Puck. He knows that we need to murder this Troll Warlord, and that's what they did. Who is it? Rubik just gets away.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
But
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I can see why Windrunner's gone the build she has.
From the slow.
Oh, well, I wasn't sure at first.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Darkseer pushing bot tower. It's currently below half health, and well, Shadow Fiend is coming, but you know, if things persist like this bot tower is not going to last. But no tower's been taken yet. What do you think of that?
Yeah, it's like maybe a bot tower. Like the thing is, Darkseer can't really push the lane. Or neither can.
The best he can do is get rid of the creeps, so the creeps can do pushing for him.
Exactly. Alright,
Nick Assassin getting the right click, getting the stun off both on Phantom Assassin, then follow up from Soul Assumption. He dodges the Ice Path, obviously, and they get the kill on Phantom Assassin. That's what they need to do. Nick Assassin's ult has a cooldown of 70 seconds, and if every 70 seconds they can get a kill like that, that's so worth it. That's exactly what Nick Assassin should be doing. And it's another thing. It's like, how much is that? 250 damage. Plus your impale, that's another 260. Then let's get away a quarter of that. That's around 400 damage. That's pretty much like a huge percentage. Well, huge number of charges for your Soul Assumption. And wow, Shadow Fiend just tore through Darkseer and Puck there. I missed that. Too busy talking about Soul Assumption. Ooh, things aren't. Oh wow, I like that. Nice little bit of
Dire's
farm for
bottom
Windrun.
tower
Windrun is
is
going
under attack.
mech, however. And Blink Dagger on Shadowfiend, so your prediction was right. And there's the Troll
Dire's bottom
Warlord
tower
ulti,
has fallen.
taking bot
Dire's
tower
middle
and
tower
perhaps
is under
mid tower,
attack.
because Troll's currently got 4 stacks of fervor at the moment. And yeah, this bot tower's going down. No Troll! No, do it, Troll! What are you doing? That can be denied! And Puck, will Puck deny it? Oh, I don't like what Troll's done there, a bit of a misplay. I don't think killing Phantom Assassin.
Middle tower
And Troll actually stealing the last hit, wow.
Somebody's on a roll. How about that?
And oops, top lane, there's some action. Both Phantom Assassin and Jakiro both falling to Visage and Shadowfiend. And Shadowfiend being very aggressive, picking off the Rubik. He hits so hard with his right clicks. And obviously against the Rubik, who's only level 5, probably not much health at all. I mean, look, he's only got 27 strength. It's just going to melt to a Shadowfiend like that. And Troll Warlord, what's his ulti on? His ulti is off cooldown. And I mean, he's got... Oh, for a second I thought he had a man style. He's got 2 illusions and he's got Shadowfiend with him. Now they've taken 3
Radiant's middle
tier
tower is
1s
under attack.
over the last 5 or so minutes. So I mean, if we just look at the gold graph,
Yeah, you look
currently-
at the just pick up Medallion and Arcane Boots.
yeah.
Dire's top tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
it's like you said, in the items you can just see that they're well ahead, and they're over.
Hey, Nia.
Well, they're just about 10,000 gold ahead. Visage is kind of taking the hit there. I'm dying from it, really. Troll Wall a bit out of position, to be honest.
Oh, there was
Like, I
a
mean-
for Puck there.
Dire's top tower
Yeah,
is
there's
under
the
attack.
familiars there, but you know, to be honest, Troll Wall is doing what it should be now, which is falling back. Or maybe not, just farming. Surprised he hasn't actually got lifesteal yet. Were you Troll, would you prioritise lifesteal or would you go for perhaps BKB next?
Depends on what farm you have and what. Like, I could go for BKB this game, I think, because I think.
Before lifesteal?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because
I mean,
of,
it's just like, yep.
from coil and like Iron Shell gives the good damage. And you got stuns from Rubik and Akiro.
Yeah, no, I suppose you could argue that the survivability from lifesteal will be outweighed by the magic resistance and magic immunity, really. And I mean, not only that, but the kind of the build curve for the BKB, you're going to pick up a Mithril Hammer. That's 24 damage. That's like another phase boots. So your damage is going to go up exponentially, especially with all that attack speed.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, okay, currently, Team Chibiusa has just under 3 times the kills that Fated Disaster does. It's not really a position that Fated Disaster want to be in, especially given that Team Chibiusa will win the entire league. Oh! Impale missed by Nyx Assassin there. Ouch, that could have been such an easy kill. From to be on half health had they landed that, and then we would have had a follow-up shackle shot. So, you know, bit of a misplay. But then again, you know, everything's quite low cooldown for Nyx Assassin, and he's got the arcane boots. Funnily enough, he's got a blink dagger as well.
Oh yeah, wow.
How often do you see that?
Compared to with the extra gold from the tier 1 towers.
Hmm. Ouch. Now, let's have a look at carries. Phantom Assassin got
Dire's
drums,
top tower
phase,
is
still
under
got the Torment Shield from the beginning of the game. Not too good farm.
Dire's
Troll
top
Warlord
tower
and
has
actually chose to go
fallen.
Yasha. He's going to have that, bottle, drums, and phase boost. Now, I wouldn't have done that. Wouldn't have done that where I Shadowfiend. He was too vulnerable there. I think, to be honest, he just chose to commit to his ultimate. Visage trying to go one-on-one with his PA and actually managing it with the help of his teammates. 4 heroes killed.
How about that?
Are they? Oh, 2 or 3 of those are to Troll Warlord. All 5 heroes killed. I'd be really surprised if Fated Disaster managed to pull this back.
Yeah, it doesn't look really good for them at all right now. And Troll is doing really good
Dire's
as well.
top tower is under
I mean, look,
attack.
his ultimate's coming off in 2 seconds from just when this fortification goes down. And look, now they can just melt through this tower. Ooh, but all 5 are up, I suppose. Gem, Mech, and Black King Bar being bought. BKB actually picked up by Shadow Fiend. I mean, that was spells were a downfall in that last ulti, which was a really nice ulti, just at the complete wrong time, so it wasn't quite a nice ulti. Mech picked up by Duxie, I believe. Yep. And Gem picked up by Nick Assassin. So,
Dire's bottom tower is
who would you
under
say that
attack.
the gem's for? Would you say it's for dewarding? I think it's Nick Assassin, so he hasn't even got a range.
Yeah, I guess
Dire's
it's
bottom
probably
tower
rolling.
is under attack.
Oh, Familiar's been quite aggressive. Oh, another Dream Coil popped on Windrunner. Windrunner again choosing to take the brunt of it. Just gonna, Soul Assumption picked up by Rubik. Full charges on that as well. Phantom Assassin almost getting wrecked there. And Troll Warlord, ouch. Jakiro killing off Windrunner and Troll Warlord just killing off Darkseer. I would say it's a fair trade. And also killing off Jakiro, Rubik. He's just getting support after support. Well, not just Troll Warlord, obviously the others. But, you know, that's a very dead puck. Shadowfiend got Brit or something, no. Oh, and GG is called!
Oh, wow.
Right, well, stick with us. We'll go through to, hopefully interviews with a member from Team Chibiusa. Thank you so much for watching the finals of NPNPgaming League. And congratulations to Team Chibiusa. Well deserved, well played. Oh, brilliant. Right then, we'll see you for the interview soon.